All right, so what's up, everybody? Today we got Felipe here, pro bodybuilder, physical therapist as well. He has his own clinic. We're gonna be talking today about his upcoming show in the Tampa Pro, and he just got his pro card. You just got your pro card in August, right?
Yeah, at the North American in August in Pittsburgh.
And Coach Rick, he had informed me that you got two pro cards that day.
2 pro cards. We won the overall classic physique and the bodybuilding.
Man, that's crazy, brother. That's crazy. How you feeling about that?
I feel great, man. It was a great show, and we came out representing, and we had a great package.
Yeah.
You know, for both classic and bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was awesome.
Perfect, man. So Tampa Pro, you're saying August.
Tampa Pro is July 31st.
Oh, July 31st.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
3.5 weeks from now.
Perfect, man. We're gonna have some of the best guys out there. It's gonna be really competitive, and we're gonna see a great physique. I mean, I've been watching your development, man. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's been a long 9 months of preparation with Coach and doing his thing in the lab, and me just following his guidance. And we're gonna bring the best package we have to date to this show, to my pro debut. Yeah, you know,
I'm definitely gonna be there, man.
That's awesome, bro.
I gotta go there and support the team.
100%.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of the progress and peeled up. That's gonna be.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be peeled up, all right.
Tampa Pro is a pretty prestigious event. I want people to know that the Tampa Pro is not an event to be taken lightly. Some of the best in the world are going to be there, and it's going to be pretty incredible that Felipe is going to take part in it. He's going to participate in such a prestigious event, and all the power to this guy and Rick for their incredible collaboration and their ability to work together and really make a huge step forward in their progress in the road to becoming somebody more exceptional. What's the ultimate goal? Is to make it to like the Masters Olympia?
To the Masters Olympia, Make it there and win that. And
that's it. Sir.
Yeah,
the most
prestigious
one. That's the highest level. For people that don't know anything about bodybuilding, Masters Olympia is where you want to be at if you're trying to become world class. At what age?
I'm 52, so I'm doing the Masters 50 to 55.
50 to 55 is the age group for the Masters. So that's the best in the world. The best in the world. I mean, even in the Tampa Pro, there's still a very high quality. Yeah, it's one of the best shows in the world. Tampa Pro.
I would imagine so. Yeah, it is. It's a major show, 100%.
And you're taking it pretty pretty gracefully.
Yeah, we've been doing the work, brother. I live this 24/7. Yeah. I train twice a day, every day, 7 days a week. Yeah. I'm in a bubble every day. Yeah. It's Groundhog Day every day for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I go to bed at the same time, eat at the same time, train at the same time, literally every single day. You know what I'm saying? And that's my focus. And that's take care of my patients when I'm here in the office. But outside of the office, that's the preparation is a full-time job. Right. And I love it. I respect it, and I embrace it, man. 100%.
Yeah, bodybuilding is an hour-by-hour sport. It's a sport that you're thinking about every hour of the day. Even in your sleep.
Brother, I've been losing sleep.
You've been losing sleep?
Yeah, man. I've been telling Coach, I've been losing sleep this last week or so, man. I'm up like every hour, every 2 hours.
What is it?
Just because I'm, besides going to the bathroom, but
the carbs.
No, just it's on my brain, bro. Just a competition. I'm dreaming of the competition, being on stage. I visualize that on a daily basis, man.
So when do you stop drinking water? I'm not talking about on the show. I'm talking about on the day.
No, I don't. I drink throughout the night as well.
Oh, damn. That's why you're waking up then.
It's non-stop, bro.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Why are you doing that, though?
Coach says.
Okay.
Whatever Coach says, man, I do. Okay. Whatever Coach Rick says, man, I do.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You got to stick to the protocol.
I don't question. He knows what he's doing, and he knows what works for me, and that's why I become a pro in the last 2.5 years. Became a pro. Yeah.
How much water are you drinking? Incredibly quick.
Yeah, I started this journey. I'll get back to you in a second. But I started this journey January 7th of 2022. Yeah. I was after my brother had passed away from brain cancer in 21, and leaving my house for a divorce and all that. It was a rough time for me, and with COVID and everything, Yeah. And then January 7th of 22, I said I got to get back to being me. You know. And I was 265, fat, out of shape, depressed. It was a rough time for me. Right. And with Coach's help, started the work. Did the grind every day. Losing the weight, eating right, And 15 months later, we did the Southern States and won the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that qualified me for nationals in Pittsburgh, and we did that one. Placed third, and then came back the following year and won the whole thing.
2 times.
Yeah, 2 times. Yeah, and then now we're going to our pro debut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a fast ride, an intense ride, but you know, I wouldn't have it any other way, man.
It seems fast.
It's been awesome, brother.
It seems fast, but you know, from what I hear, you've been bodybuilding for quite a while now.
Yeah, I mean, I started. Actually, I started with Rick's help back when I was 24 years old in '97.
Oh wow, throwback.
Training out of Porky's in the hammocks. You know, he approached me with his trainer at the time.
Yeah.
And they asked me if I was interested in bodybuilding, and I said yeah. And they took me under their wing, and I followed them, and I competed at 24 all the way till I was like 30 years old, and when I was in school, and we did good. I won the Florida in '97, Mr. Florida, and we did good. Did a lot of Muscle Mania competitions, did some magazine covers and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've been at it for a while, but this isn't.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty fun ride.
Yeah, man. To be able to come now at 50, 52 years old and be a pro and at this level, and you know, from when I started at 24, it's you know, it's amazing.
It's a dream come true, I'm sure.
Yeah, man, it really is, man. It really is that I'm able to do what I'm doing at this age and still get the gains that we're gaining and be able to compete now at the pro level and potentially at the Olympia. I mean, that's badass, you know?
Yeah, man. Doesn't get better than that.
No, bro, not at all, man. Not if you're into it the way I am and you love the sport, you know, which I do, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I've been at this since I was 15 years old training, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey, bro.
Yeah. And so where does the whole physical therapy fit in the story of your bodybuilding career? Like, did that have a role in your decision into getting into that business, or?
You know, being a competitor in the 20s, I was also a personal trainer, you know, throughout that whole time, you know. And at 27, I went back to finish my undergrad at FIU.
Yeah.
And had a mountain biking injury where I broke my clavicle, had to do some PT, which was my first exposure to physical therapy. And I said, oh, this is for me. I want to do this. So I applied at FIU for the master's program and nowhere else. I said, God, if this is what you want me to do, then so be it. And I got in and finished the master's program, graduate school there. And I've been a therapist 19 years now. 19 And it's, you know, the name of my company is Miami Orthopedics Rehab and Fitness. Yeah. So we're encompasses rehab with fitness, which is my background. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, it works together. You know, my fitness center here, you know, we don't just do rehab. We keep people in shape as they get older into their later years and all that. You know, it's a place where they come, you know, to maintain themselves once, you know, as they get older, in addition to, you know, the rehabilitation if they have any injuries or things like that we deal with, you know. Yeah, so they work together 100%.
It's hand in hand.
And, you know, knowing the body, knowing how to deal with injuries, because as competitors and as athletes, we have injuries. We have our own little injuries that pop up, and
it's inevitable.
Yeah, 100%, brother. When you train at this level, you know, coach will tell you, you train at this level, those injuries come, and you know, it's great to know what to do with them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I have my place here. I have my staff that take care of me, and yeah, it works out really good, man. And I take care of a lot of athletes here as well, man. There's a lot of guys from the gym. Coach, a lot of athletes in the community here, a lot of young athletes, soccer players, baseball players, volleyball players, you know, triathletes, you name it. You know, we get a lot of them. Yeah. I've been here, since 2013, I opened this office here. So I've been here for a good 12 years running this place here. Yeah.
That's super cool. You work with all realms of athletes.
100%.
So just so everybody knows, you guys need some help. You guys got some sort of injury. This is the place to be at.
100%.
Yeah, hit up Felipe.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I'll take care of you. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, we'll put the plugins in the description if you guys want to check it out. But, I mean, so that happened. Your bodybuilding career early on, Mr. Florida, got into physical therapy. Now you're here about to compete in the Tampa Pro, get first place.
Hey, man. Man, that's the goal, man. Go there, represent, you know, and walk away with the Olympia qualification. Yeah. For next year, 2026.
2026 Olympia, huh?
Yeah, man.
Damn,
that's
man.
it, brother.
Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. It's gonna be coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Coming out here.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's your diet looking like?
I mean, right now, you know, we're in the last 3.5 weeks, so you know, coach is just, you know, fluctuating the carbs, you know, just keeping me tight. you know, and whatever he says to do, I just do, you know. Yeah. Sometimes it gets down to like 0 carbs, you know, which it's all good, you know. I don't mind it, you know. You know, sometimes we're up to 500 carbs. It just depends whatever coach has me doing, you know. To maintain the look and come in as peeled as we can.
And you were like 250 off season, right?
We got up to 257.
257 off season.
This morning I was 214.
And 214 this morning.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that diet. How have you been taking it?
Good, man. You know,
pretty smooth or a little rough?
Well, I mean, you have your days, man. When you compete at this level and stuff, you know, it's very mental. You know, it's not just physical. You know, it's mental. There's a lot of days where you're like, man, do I want to keep doing this? You know what I'm saying? You get those negative thoughts in there, but you know, you just look past it and look at the big picture, why you got into this, and what you're trying to accomplish, and then you keep going, man. That's it. You have your days where it's a little rough, and I'll tell coach about it, and he'll talk to me and clear my head, and off we go. You know, and gets me jacked up and ready to go for the next session. You know what I'm saying? But I think any competitor who puts all their heart into it and is really doing the work is going to have that mental grind, you know, because it is a grind, bro. It's a daily grind, physical grind, mental grind, you know, puts a lot of stress on your loved ones, your family, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can't always do the things that they want to do because you got to limit yourself. And,
you got to be in that bubble, like you were saying.
You got to be in the bubble, bro, like to really compete at this level and to do well, which is what we're doing. You know, you have to. That's the only way to do it, bro. You can't do 75%. It's got to be 100%, 120%, bro. You got to be all in.
Yeah, you got to be locked
all in, brother. Locked in 100%, which I've been. So I know going into the Tampa Pro, brother, I've done the work, 100%. Because I know what I put into this, dog. Every day, 24/7.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know what I put into this, and you know, if there's somebody that's done more than that, you know, and they beat me, I'll congratulate them, because that means somebody worked harder than I did, which honestly, I doubt that, brother. I doubt that, bro, because I know what I've put into this thing every day, you know, for the last 9 months since we got the 2 pro cards, you know.
Yeah. Well, there is other variables. I mean, I'm sure most people understand that you know, it's a game dictated by genetics. At the end of the day, I mean, you can work your ass off and you can do everything perfect, but at the end of the day, there is a genetic component. There is a variable of genetics. You know, you can't expect things to be even, you know, or square or fair, but we come out here and we do things with the best intentions, with you know, with a smile on our face and just a grateful heart, you know, to have our arms or legs and our abilities to, you know, to show people, hey, look, you can do something great, you know, and for us to be able to push the limits of it would be incredible. You know, I'd love to bring a scientist out here and really talk about the science and how we could possibly titrate genetics. I think that would be a super awesome way of expanding the field. You know what I mean? And I mean, because we already have you as somebody who deals with injuries, somebody who already deals with a lot of science already. You're already doing a lot of science and physical therapy. So I think that would be a great way to expand more on the topic of it and to really take more control of the sport. Because at the end of the day, we don't have 100% control over it.
Over your genetics.
We could eat as much as we. You know, we could do the diet to the T, everything to the T, and it's not always. And this is in business as well. You know, I've heard guys like Patrick and David talk about it. I've seen guys that do half the work that I do, they beat me. I've done all the work and I've outworked guys and I still lose to them. And then I've also had it vice versa, where I've done less of the work and I see that I'm more talented than these guys and for some reason I still lose. You know what I mean? It's just, life is just like, you know, we all know it's not 100% fair, you know? But it's within our best interest to go in there with a good heart and be grateful for what we have, but we have to try to take that extra step. You know, we have to be pioneers in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you understand. I mean, where I'm coming from.
Yeah, but I'm thinking what you were just saying. Yeah, at the end of the day, win or lose, as long as you've given it all and you know in your heart you put in 100%, then you're still a winner. Yeah. Like win or lose, I'm a winner because from where I was, depressed, fat, you know, out of shape, to now a pro at 52 and feel great, the best shape of my life. You know, I'm a better therapist, I'm a better father, You know what I'm saying? That to me is a winner.
Yeah, for sure.
So win or lose this show, it doesn't matter. Obviously, that's what we're striving for, to win. You know, I don't want second, I want first. Right. You know, but again, just the fact that I'm here compared to where I was, you know, that I'm a winner right there, 100%. 100%. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
And I want to be a motivation to other guys my age, that have gone through or are going through hard times. You know, because I went through many years of hard times and depression. You know, and to be able to come out of that. You know, when you're at the bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. You know, and I was blessed by God to have a second opportunity to do what I love to do, which is this, and I'm doing it, man. You know, I could have just stayed down and stayed depressed, and you know, and I said no, I need to get back to being me. You know, what makes me me, and this is me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I've been doing this since 24. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, I've always been this way. You know what I'm saying? But you lose yourself, you know, through life. Things happen in life, and a lot of people lose their path and all that. You know, so if I can motivate others, you know, to come out, to rise up, you know, get themselves back to being, you know, positive as opposed to just depressed and negative, you know, awesome. You know, I love to take that role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. And I have helped a few people that have come to my office, and guys my age that have gone through some of the similar things that I've gone through. I'm sure people look at this video too, and they'll be pretty impressed. They'll be like, "Yo, this guy is 52 years old, bro. He's in incredible shape, and he's a businessman, bro. This guy has pretty much the world in his hand right now, bro. He's a great businessman. He's got a great coach, and he's in great shape, bro. Like, bro, that right there is extremely inspirational." Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's just hard work, discipline, making the right choices. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to just pick the easy way. You know what I'm saying? As a lot of people do, or the comfortable way. Yeah. You know, what we do is not comfortable. Right. It's being comfortable, being uncomfortable. If that makes sense, you know? Getting used to it, and getting used to it, but that's what it's all about. You know, putting yourself through the grind. Like my logo, my slogan for my office is TGIF, the grind is freedom. My tattoo right here, TGIF, the grind is freedom. You know, and we did that for my first competition. I had shirts made up, and that was a slogan I came up with. You know, and that's why I live by that. The grind is freedom. My freedom to go every morning and bust my ass every single morning, get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm up every day at 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock every day. Go to the gym by 4:30. That's my freedom to do that. I'm choosing to do that. Nobody's forcing me. And that's beautiful. That grind is freedom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want more people to know that, you know, TGIF. Forget that, thank God it's Friday. The grind is freedom. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, you know? And right there, that's you versus you. And at the end of the day, nobody's going to do it but you. You know what I'm saying? True. So. Yeah, I've heard a saying similar to that. It's, you can do whatever you want, but you're going to suffer the consequences. And, you know, you might as well do something that's going to serve you and then reap, you know, the benefits. Serve you and serve others, man, and help others. You know what I'm saying? And again, because of my position now and how I am physically, mentally, I'm able to help others in a much better way. Yeah. And I'm a much better clinician. You know, so I'm more focused. My mind's more focused. You know what I'm saying? I don't have all those distractions, those negative distractions I had before. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just makes everything a lot better. 100%, man. You know, I'm back at church. You know, God's in my life. You know, which awesome. I lost him there for a while. You know, my fault. You know what I'm saying? I let other people influence me and you know, and get me away from the church. But you know, I've been back, and that's part of. Yeah, I think faith is very important. 100%, bro. That's without God, I wouldn't be here, and we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. You know. Yeah. Every morning when I'm on my way to the gym at 4 a.m, I thank God. First thing when I get in my truck to go to the gym, I say thank God for another day. Thank you, Lord, for one more day. You know. Yeah, it's true. 100%. Because remember, I lost my brother at 43. He was 43 years old when he died of brain cancer in 21. Oh, wow. So every day is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Wait, how old were you? That was 3 years ago. So I was 49. Okay, so you're 49. Yeah, I'm 52 now, but I was 49 when he passed. Yeah, yeah. And if you don't mind me asking, how long did that take? How long was that process? No, during COVID, he got diagnosed stage 4 brain cancer in September, and he died January. Jesus Christ. So it was pretty quick. Yeah, it was quick. Yeah. But did you guys see symptoms of it before? Like August? No, in 2017, you know, they found a midbrain tumor, deep midbrain tumor. Small, benign. They treated it and made it even smaller. And, you know, according to the neurosurgeon, he was good. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward to 2020, in August, he just started having problems speaking and writing text messages. And, and then they went back in and then discovered that, you know, this thing had been growing the last few years, actually. And it was at the point where it became stage 4 in September. That's when he was diagnosed with stage 4, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that was a tough time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it was a really hard time, but, you know, that helped me, unfortunately, through his loss and, you know, what we had to go through as a family and personally, you know, I am where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Because that just brought me down to my lowest point, you know, as far as depression and all that stuff, you know? And, you know, through that, you know, here we are, man. I was able to get through that. And, you know, I know he's looking over me and he's there with me, you know? I got him right here on my chest. I got his portrait right here. So I constantly see him all the time, bro. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's on my wall here. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
He's in my car. He's everywhere I go. There he is, man. I see his face smiling all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so that's actually a valuable lesson, you know. Life is finite. We're not forever. You know, everyone has their day. Man. And I think it's important for everybody to appreciate every day. Like you were saying, you know, every day you wake up and you're like, you thank God.
100%.
So, you know, I think that's actually a really good way to live your life.
100%, bro.
You know?
100%.
And the fact that you're able to redeem yourself after, you know, going through those tough times, you know, speaks volumes of your character.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. I mean, anyone can do it, bro. You just got to have faith and, you know, make the right choices and put yourself through that grind, bro. Put yourself through the discipline. Yeah. Because going through that hard time, that hardens you, makes you stronger and tougher mentally to get through any challenges that come to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're all going to have challenges, man. That's life. Life is nothing but challenges. Yeah. But it's how we deal with those challenges, you know, that make us or break us. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the harder, like when you're training, you put yourself through those wicked sets that coach puts me through, like 1,000 repetitions, you know, 10 sets of 100 on the leg press, you know, shit like that. That's grind. That's brutal. You know what I'm saying? But putting yourself through it and accomplishing that, or, you know, an hour of Stairmaster and putting yourself through it and finishing that, you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's a win. Yeah. You know? And if you say you're going to do something and you do it, then you're just hardening your own mind. Yeah. And anything I say I'm going to do, I can do it because I've already gone through so much already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what it's about, man. It's not taking the easy route, but it's actually putting yourself out there and challenging yourself. Yeah. And all these workouts when I'm with Rick, you know, those are challenges. I'm like, every time I see him, like, what do you got for me today, coach? Make me suffer. You know, and he finds a way to do it, man. He finds a way to make that session harder than the last, you know, and I'm up for it, you know. But putting yourself through that grind, you know, that toughens you mentally to be able to deal with what life brings us, you know. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta get you one of those shirts, the redemption shirts. I don't know if you've seen them. No. Me and my brother, we got the company Redemption. All right, nice, man. Yeah, man. For sure. I'll represent and wear it. Yeah, for sure. Like your life right there, bro. Yeah, man. Redemption. That's it, baby. You know? That's it, man. For sure. It's a faith-based company too. Yeah. Is it? Nice, man. That's what it's all about, bro. Yeah. Gotta have faith, man. 100%. Yeah. Without faith, you know, I don't think we'd be here, bro. At least I wouldn't be here. It's true, man. Faith is extremely important. I mean, bro. Without faith, bro, you know, I don't think America wouldn't have been discovered. We would have never went to space. You know, faith is so important. You know, sometimes people say, "Oh, I don't have faith." I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense to me. You know, when people say that, it's just like, I mean, that, you know, you have to travel to the unknowing, you know, and have some sort of optimistic point of view in order to even come out the other side. You know. There's always that light at the end of the tunnel, and I think it's an important message for people to know. Yeah. You know, so. For sure. But yeah, I mean, I think you're going to get into some posing now in a little bit. Yeah, we're going to do some posing there so Rick can see where I'm at and all that good stuff, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's great to have you on the show. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. Definitely want to make some more shows. If we could do a follow-up right after the... Oh, 100%. Right after the Tampa, when you take that first place. 100%. You know? We'll show the trophy and the qualification for the Olympia. Yeah, for sure. That'd be great, man. Yeah. Look forward to it. Yeah, Felipe, appreciate you. My man, appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. For sure, 100%. We'll put the links in the description. Felipe's business, we got that there. Your socials as well. Yeah. Which you want to drop the tag on your social? For the office is _Inc. You know, just look up Miami Orthopedics Rehab and Fitness here in Miami. There you go. All right, guys. Appreciate you.